The special prosecutor in the death investigation of Scurlock spoke to the media. The grand jury will decide whether to bring charges or no indictment against Jake Gardner, the white former bar owner who shot Scurlock. Reporter Phil Bergman was there and has the details.
Frederick Franklin told us that he is well qualified and uniquely qualified for this position.
Whatever it is they need, whatever it is they want, I'm going to do everything I can to facilitate it because they are the ones who are making the decision.
Special Prosecutor Frederick Franklin introduced himself to the media Wednesday afternoon. Last week, Douglas County Attorney Don Klein announced he was filing a petition for a grand jury investigation into the shooting death of James Scurlock, who was killed in the Old Market on May 30th.
I don't have the charging authority like Don Klein had. The grand jury has the charging authority.
In a statement provided to 3 News Now, the Scurlock family's attorney said Franklin is an attorney and litigator that he respects. The attorney added that he hopes Franklin has access to the same level of resources as Don Klein and that Franklin received the same resources for the grand jury process. Franklin said he will not be advocating for one side or the other.
My role in this is to gather the evidence, organize it, present it to the grand jurors, allow them to ask questions of the witnesses, and aid them in their decision making.
Special Prosecutor Franklin added it is his plan to issue a written report and it be made public if the grand jury decides to not file charges.
Transparency is incredibly important, and I can assure you I have nothing to hide.
Franklin told us there is a lower burden of proof for grand juries. It's done at a probable cause standard, meaning only 12 of 16 have to vote in favor of being charged. Franklin is confident the jury members will take their role seriously.
They will have to take an oath that says that they agree to discharge their duties based on the information that they get in that grand jury room and in that grand jury room only. And I'm optimistic that people will try to do that.
Franklin said he has not received any death threats and added he is not afraid if he gets any. Reporting outside the legislative chamber in Omaha, Phil Bergman, 3 News Now.
Franklin said his team is still accepting and receiving additional evidence related to the Scurlock death and said his office plans to open up an email address and mailbox where people can send in information directly.